Is it truly possible? Can we, as Lakers fans, even begin to fathom a future where the king, LeBron James, no longer dons the purple and gold? The very idea feels like a betrayal, a tear in the fabric of what we've known and celebrated for years. Yet a seismic shift is rumbling through the NBA landscape, and the whispers are growing louder. Could the Los Angeles Lakers actually be preparing to trade LeBron James for a dynamic all-star point guard, signaling a definitive pivot to the Luka Doncic era? This isn't just a hypothetical. It's a strategic chess move that could redefine the Lakers' championship window and challenge every emotional tie we have to the greatest player of his generation. LeBron James, at 40 years old, remains undeniably a consensus top 10 player in the NBA. His brilliance, his court vision, his sheer will to win, they're all still very much intact. He continues to defy Father Time with a ferocity that few athletes in history have ever matched. But here's the uncomfortable truth, the one that pragmatic minds in the Lakers front office must confront. LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers are operating on two fundamentally different timelines. For James, the 2025-26 season could will represent his final fervent push for another NBA championship, a last dance to add to his unparalleled legacy. The urgency is palpable, the clock ticking louder with each passing day. The Lakers, however, with the recent monumental acquisition of 26-year-old Luka Doncic and the continued ascent of 27-year-old Austin Reeves, find themselves on a different trajectory entirely. Their championship window isn't closing, it's just beginning to swing wide open, stretching out into the next decade, this inherent conflict of timelines. A clash between immediate gratification and long-term sustainability is precisely what many league analysts believe could lead to an amicable, yet undeniably painful separation between the Lakers and James as early as the 2025 NBA trade deadline. It's a move born not of disrespect, but of strategic necessity. In the face of these escalating rumors, Ryan Shih of Sports Illustrated has thrown a mock trade into the mix that has sent shockwaves through the league. His proposal suggests a scenario where the Lakers could acquire a dynamic all-star point guard, an elite shooter, and a valuable first-round draft pick in exchange for the king. Picture this. The Lakers receive Darius Garland, the electrifying 25-year-old point guard, along with the sharpshooting veteran Max Strus, and a coveted 2026 first-round draft pick. In return, the Cleveland Cavaliers would welcome home their prodigal son LeBron James, potentially even bringing his son Bronny James along for the ride. It's a narrative that writes itself. Story of homecoming and a final championship push for a franchise that has yearned for such a moment since LeBron's initial departure, she argues, with compelling logic that this hypothetical trade would be a win-win for both franchises, addressing their distinct needs and aspirations. For the Cavaliers, a team currently holding the third lowest odds of winning an NBA title, the addition of LeBron James would instantly catapult them into the conversation as clear favorites to represent the Eastern Conference in the NBA Finals. Imagine the energy, the excitement, sheer gravitational pull of LeBron returning to his roots, bringing with him the championship experience that has defined his career. She eloquently put it, with the Cavs in win-now mode they look to acquire one of the greatest players of all time, LeBron James. They move on from the injured Garland, who some question will be the same player when he returns from injury. James brings with him plenty of championship experience, having won for NBA Finals trophies and making it to the finals a total of 10 times, which makes the Cavs the clear favorites to lift the Larry O'Brien trophy in the 2025-2026 season. It's a move that would electrify a fan base and provide a clear, immediate path to contention. But what about the Lakers? This is where the long-term vision truly comes into focus. By acquiring Darius Garland, the Lakers would be adding a young, dynamic all-star who perfectly aligns with Luka Doncic's timeline. Garland, despite undergoing toe surgery in June and potentially missing training camp, is expected to return to full form before the end of the year. When he does, the Lakers would suddenly boast a formidable triumvirate of dynamic ball handlers: Doncic, Reeves, and Garland. All three are capable of high-level scoring, elite playmaking, and collectively, they would present a terrifying offensive challenge for any Western Conference defense. This isn't just about replacing LeBron. It's about evolving the team's identity. She emphasized this strategic foresight, stating, "The Los Angeles Lakers appear to have extended their title window into the next decade by acquiring Luka Doncic from the Dallas Mavericks last season. At 26 years old, the Lakers have decided to make him the new face of the franchise and build around him for this season and future ones. While there are concerns with Garland's injury, the Lakers are betting the 25-year-old will return to form when he returns. This forms a young and dynamic duo that sets up a bright future for Los Angeles.
The addition of Max Strus, an established
Three-point threat would further enhance the Lakers' spacing, creating even more room for Doncic and Garland to operate their magic. This isn't a step back. It's a calculated leap forward into a new, exciting era. It's not just Ryan Shea advocating for such a bold move. Other prominent analysts have also begun to urge the Lakers to consider moving on from the ring-chasing James. Grant Hughes of Bleacher Report, for instance, identified James as a prime candidate to monitor at the trade deadline, noting that the Lakers might ultimately have no other option but to part ways with their superstar forward. He highlighted the logistical complexities, acknowledging that while his $53 million salary and outsized presence make trade scenarios complicated, James's status as a title-chasing star on an expiring contract demands he be seriously viewed as a trade deadline candidate. The financial implications, combined with the desire for a player who is singularly focused on immediate championship contention, create a unique situation that could force the Lakers' hand. This isn't a decision made lightly, nor is it one without immense emotional weight. Trading LeBron James would undoubtedly be one of the most significant and controversial moves in recent Lakers history. It would mark the definitive end of an incredible chapter, a period that brought a championship banner back to Los Angeles. But in the ruthless, forward-thinking world of the NBA, sentimentality often takes a back seat to strategic advantage. The Lakers are now firmly committed to Luka Doncic as the cornerstone of their future, surrounding him with young, dynamic talent that fits his timeline, even if it means saying goodbye to a legend might be the most difficult, yet necessary decision to ensure sustained championship contention for years to come. The question isn't if the Lakers are ready to move on, but when and for whom. So Lakers Nation, what's your take on this monumental possibility? Does the idea of trading LeBron James for a future built around Luka Doncic and Darius Garland fill you with dread, or with a cautious optimism for a new era? Share your thoughts, your hopes, and your fears in the comments below. And if this deep dive into the Lakers' potential future resonated with you, please hit that like button to help us continue bringing you the most compelling Lakers analysis. Your engagement fuels this channel, and we can't wait to hear what you think.